Welcome to the Tribe Digital Marketing Series. Today, I'm joined by Reed Clarke, Enterprise Account Executive with LeadMD. Reed, thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Josh.
My pleasure. All right. Well, LeadMD is certainly not your first foray into marketing. How'd you get started in marketing?
So I started out as an entrepreneur. So, when you start your own business, even if it's with a partner, you really have to do everything. So you wear a lot of hats. You're doing sales, you're doing marketing, you're doing advertising, you're servicing clients. And I really got a knack for the marketing side of things. Really enjoyed, figuring out the ways to best reach our target audiences and the type of people that we wanted to be our clients, and then being able to, let their goals expand. From there, I had done that for a couple businesses and realized that I was constantly getting hit up by other entrepreneurs that saw our success in our businesses and said, "Hey, can you help us with that?" And that actually led me into running my own marketing agency for a few years.
That's awesome. So I think that that's one of those things where you said figuring out ways to reach your target audience. That's probably more important now than ever for marketers. So
Sure.
curious, like me, you're, frontline soldier talking to customers, prospects day in and day out and hearing what's going on in their world. What are some of the things that marketers are doing right now to pivot? What's working and what's not?
Well, it's funny you say how do you find your ideal customers? That's the most consultative answer ever. As an entrepreneur and being on the client side, you don't think about that. All you think about is how can these people pay us for what we do, and
Right.
who are the people that's going to make it easy for us.
Yeah.
And I think that problem still exists even with the larger customers that we work with today. Is that data is a huge piece. Understanding who your best customers are, and I don't mean asking your salespeople who their best client is. It's more
Right.
why are they your best client? Is it they spent the most money with us? Was it the best sales cycle? Are we able to expand with them in the future? So understanding the data is probably more important up front than the actions and the tactics that we see companies doing day in and day out.
And it's funny, when you talk about data, everybody will always point to bad data as a problem. They'll always say it's important, but
Sure.
as well as I do, it rarely gets action taken against it to solve those problems. I don't know about you, but I'm seeing a little bit more people take it more seriously now. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, we've always talked about data being, fixing your data might be the most unsexy project that you could possibly spend money on. You'd
Right.
rather run that next big campaign or launch your next product or whatever it is. But I think, especially in today's times where you can't just mass blast people, and we're kind of coming out of the true ABM style of marketing, where a couple of years ago everybody wanted to do ABM without knowing what it is, and now today they're starting to understand, well, I don't need to do ABM, I just need to be more targeted and more personalized. And it keeps going back to, I can't do that if I don't have the proper data. Who are the people? How are we doing it? And I think with the landscape and the climate today, more people have more time to be able to sit back and focus. As business levels are down a little bit due to the global pandemic,
Yeah.
they're now being able to get to those projects that they previously wouldn't ever spend the time to do.
Yeah. And it's super impactful, like you said, right? I mean, if you're able to take the subjectivity out of it and take a step back and really look at why people buy from you, and you have the data to back it up, it's just going to be an impactful exercise down the line.
Sure. I mean, yeah, we're seeing, less than 1% of marketing people converting to revenue at this point. So you really have to be very smart as you're deciding who to go after and how and when, to make sure that you're getting the right message at the right time.
I like it. Clean up your data. We actually had Cassidy on two interviews before you, and she was saying a similar story. So definitely not uncommon.
Yeah, popular topic right now for sure.
Yeah. All right, Reed. Well, I appreciate you taking a few minutes.